So with all your due permission, can we begin?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everyone. This is Batul from IJCP, and I would like to welcome all the viewers who have joined our platform for the better exchange of knowledge that is going to be shared by our keynote speaker, doctor, for today's session. With great honor and pleasure, I would like to introduce a very renowned diabetologist and senior consultant physician, Dr. R.M. Chabra, sir. Sir needs no introduction, but it's my pleasure and honor to introduce him at our platform. He is MD in Medicine, FIMSA, FICP, FDI, FRCP Edinburgh, certified course in diabetes and recognized by BMG, Royal College of Physicians and Fortis, CDoc. Sir is the Senior Consultant Physician and Director at Chabra Medical Center, Pitampura, Delhi, Max, Shalimar Bagh and Saroj Super Specialty Hospital in Delhi. Sir is also the founder president in North Delhi Physician Forum, Delhi, past faculty member of Indian College of Physicians, past chairman and secretary at API Delhi State Chapter, past treasurer and executive member at CSI Delhi Branch, state executive member of IMA DNS, publications in national and international journals, member editorial advisory board of JAPI, ex-governing member of Association of Physicians of India, ex-chairman of Physician Welfare Committee, API, convener APICON 2024 Delhi. And the list continues with awards. The Sundarlal Roopwati Award, Delhi Medical Association in 2005. Sir was also awarded with WCC PGC 2008 Distinguished Service Award. Sir was awarded by the Bharat Ratna, His Excellency APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India. Sir was also awarded with Sudarshan Grover Award, Delhi Medical Association in 2009. Sir was also awarded with WCC PGC 2009 Distinguished Service Award by late Colonel Tajendra Khanna in 2009. With this, we'll move to today's topic, and today's topic is effect of environment in health on World Environment Day. Before moving on to today's session, let us have a brief look on what the topic says. The protection and improvement of the human environment is a major issue which affects the well-being of people and economic development throughout the world. We will be knowing more about the importance of environmental conservation and its impact on our health and well-being with an informative discussion with Sir. So now, without any further delay, I would like to welcome Sir at our forum and would like to hand over the session to him for his precious talk to begin. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Batul, for kind words. First of all, I would like to thank you, IJCP, for giving the opportunity on this platform. So today is the World Environment Day. What we should do on this day, I will tell you with myself. If there is any problem, Batul, then let me know.
Sure, sir.
Okay, you ring me up.
Sure.
If there's any in the problem in the video or any my voice and all that, you can inform me.
Sure, sir.
Thank you. So today's presentation is dedicated to my parents and my mother-in-law who left heavenly abode and showering blessings from there. Late Shri Jesse Chavran, late Srimati Lajwanti, and late Prakashwati Ahuja in the lotus feet of my respected parents and my mother-in-law. This presentation dedicated to them. So before going to the effect of the environment on the health, I would like to tell you about the health. What is the health? What is the importance of the environment in the to keep the healthy person? What is the? I will ask you one question. To keep, what is the human life and the age? The human life is the age. It is a period or the cycle from the birth to the death. It is known as the age or the life. To keep ourselves healthy and fit throughout the life is an art. If you having the good art, then you can keep yourself healthy and fit. As you know, the health and fitness are the interrelated terms. You can say you are healthy or you are fit. These are the interrelated terms. What is the personal health? As per the definition, person when physically, mentally, socially, spiritually is healthy, then we can say the person is healthy. If person is healthy, no doubt will remain alert and fit to work. He will be fit and healthy and tuned to the work. And if you say what are the sources of the energy which we keep our body fit, healthy and tuned to the work, that is a food. We have to take the food daily, either carbohydrate, protein, fat, mineral and the vitamin. Another is the air. As you know, we take the oxygen from the air. It is a God gifted. Another is the paid oxygen. Everybody know about the oxygen, the importance of oxygen in the COVID pandemic. Everybody knows what the oxygen important. Another is the sleep. Adequate sleep is required every day. Like if we charge the mobile, we have to take the sleep to relax our body. If it is over or the under, both are harmful. If you sleep less or you sleep more, both are harmful. You are not alert or the alert in the morning, next day morning. Another is the exercise, medication, and yoga. These are the things which keep you the healthy. And other is the beside above water and fluid is also important to maintain the health. Drinking enough fluid is also a key part of the maintaining the good health. Fluids help regulate the body temperature and assist the body in eliminating the bacteria and other harmful substances. Electrolyte helps your cells maintain the right fluid balance for the proper rehydration. That's why we say we have to take the adequate amount of the fluid and the salt to keep other minerals to keep our body healthy. Another, it is a myth. Somebody says health and fitness does come from the medicine. Health does not always come from the medicine. Most of the time, it comes from the peace of the mind. If your mind is quite quiet, or the peace of the heart, peace of the soul, it comes from the laughter and love. That's why we always say laughter is the best medicine. It is the slogan. If we take the Sanskrit word, that is a swast, savadhyay, means Sanki Sudhata. We have to cut our nail and we have to take the bath daily. Every time we अपने आप को शुद्ध रखना बहुत जरूरी है, otherwise नहीं. स्थान की शुद्धता. आप अगर गर्म जगह पे बैठ जाएंगे तो आपको लू लग जाएगी. अगर आप ठंडी जगह बैठ जाएंगे तो आपको निपुण्य हो जाएगा. जहां बैठते हैं वहां गंदगी नहीं होनी चाहिए, हमें साफ सफाई रखनी चाहिए. अगर ये रखेंगे तो हम स्वस्थ रह पाएंगे, अन्यथा नहीं. योगासन व्यायाम, अगर डेली योगा करेंगे, व्यायाम करेंगे तो हमारी बॉडी फिट रहेगी, हम स्वस्थ रहेंगे, अदरवाइज नहीं रहेंगे. तो मैं कुछ आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि देखिए बॉडी को अपने व्यायाम करना बहुत जरूरी है. These are the remotes comes from the outside, but we have to do the regular exercise. In the outside of the country, they do the regular exercise, but in India, we are so lazy. We get up late in the holiday. Sunday को हमने late उठना है. Why? But we the remote, we are not doing anything. Everything we require the remote. TV start करना है remote. दरवाजा खोलना है remote. We are heading to what? We are spoiling our health by using the remote. Another thing, yoga. This is a yoga. I will say it is a political yoga. They come in the park for at the time of the election. They put the banner and do the yoga for 2 or 3 days. After that, they are not disappear. And another is the stagnant water. You see, this is stagnant water. They do the yoga in the park, in the political yoga. But if there are mosquito, they will bite the mosquito will bite them. हम तो सर बड़े अच्छे फ्लैटों में रहते हैं, हमारे को कहाँ से डेंगू आ गया, मलेरिया कहाँ से आ गया. मलेरिया यहाँ से आता है. They don't know about the importance of the place where they are sitting. So we have to take the place is very, very clean. This is the example of the yoga. In this, they do the yoga in the proper way. That keeps the person healthy. One thing I want to give you a message. There is a Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai. It shows the unity in this yoga. They are showing the unity. Another, if you take the health word by word, what is the components of the health? One is the healthy environment. Everywhere we require the environment healthy. If I will tell you which are the environment. Another is the efficient people. The person who is working in the healthcare system, they should be okay, fit to work. Otherwise, if patient is not efficient, they cannot work. Another availability, it should be available everywhere. Have you seen in the car and all that? We don't keep the first aid. अपने घर में फर्स्ट एड का बॉक्स नहीं होता. If there is any small injury, they will rush to the corporate hospital. There is a bill of the 2,000, 5,000 for the minor thing. they have to give. So it should be available at your home. First step, livelihood behavior. If your behavior is very lovely, then definitely there is no quarrel or any fight among the people. So livelihood behavior must be there. Temperament softness. कहते हैं डॉक्टर को सॉफ्ट बोलना चाहिए, पेशेंट को भी सॉफ्ट बोलना चाहिए. हम दोनों सॉफ्ट बोलेंगे तो अच्छा हमारी हेल्थ रहेगी. And हार्मोनी अंडरस्टैंड. जब तक हमारे आपस में हार्मोनी नहीं होगी, ये नहीं कि मैं डॉक्टर हूं तो दूसरा काम नहीं करूंगा, आप पेशेंट है तो मैं दूसरा काम नहीं करूंगा. हर बंदे की हार्मोनी अच्छा होना चाहिए, डिपार्टमेंट में होना चाहिए. हर डिपार्टमेंट, हेल्थ में हर डिपार्टमेंट काम आता है. तो वी हैव टू कीप द हार्मोनी अमंग्स्ट ऑल. So today we will talk about the environment, for which we are here for discussing the environment. If you say World Environment Day, the 5th June of this one, there is always slogan either in the World Health Day or in the what day. In this year, they have taken the no use the plastic. Plastic should be out from the environment. So we should go from talk to walk. हमें काम करना चाहिए, सिर्फ यहाँ बैठ के वेबिनार नहीं करने चाहिए, बातें नहीं करनी चाहिए. हमें काम करेंगे तब जाके एनवायरनमेंट अच्छा होगा. अदरवाइज वी कैन नॉट क्लीन द एनवायरनमेंट. अनदर, डोंट वॉक टू टॉक. अपना काम छोड़ के सिर्फ ये टॉक पे मत बैठ जाइए. काम भी हमें करना बहुत जरूरी है. तो सिर्फ आधा घंटा यहाँ बैठेंगे, बाकी काम करेंगे. वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट डे, शुड वी सेलिब्रेट इट और वी शुड ऑब्जर्व. In the morning, I went there. They were saying we are celebrating the environment day. No, it is not festival. You cannot celebrate. You have to observe. You have to aware the people about the environment so that we can keep the healthy environment. So everything will be okay. So we should observe the World Environment Day. Types of the environment. It may be the premises, home environment, family environment, office environment, hospital environment, school environment, or the park environment. Everywhere environment is there. And that's the gathering of the people. Either the meeting, conferences, marriages, or dharmic sthan, like mandir, masjid, all the dharmic sthan, girja, girjagar, all the dharmic sthan. Their gathering, their environment should be proper and healthy. आपने देखा होगा मंदिर में जाते हैं, मस्जिद में, वहां सब चुप करके रहते हैं. If they make any noise, then definitely there will be a problem. There is a spoil of the environment. Definitely there will be a quarrel. Another surrounding. Air is very, very important, for which we will talk. This is the time we have to clean the air. There should be pollution and cleanliness. There is no litter. And cloudy environment. Sometimes there is a rainy environment. There is a hot environment. There is a cold environment. All are the environment. We have to take about every environment, not only on the plants and the greenery, but we have to take care of every environment. So today we will talk about the air, cleanliness, and the cloudy and hot in this type. So how can we make the healthy environment? How can we make? We can make the healthy environment updating the knowledge at every level, public, doctor, government, and every society. Every person should be updated about the environment so that we can keep the healthy environment. So enhance the coordination among the government, doctor, departmental personnel, and the public. Unless until we increase the harmony or make the harmony, we cannot keep the healthy environment. So we have to increase the or enhance the coordination among these people. But today's thought is this. Everybody says, कृपया यहाँ ज्ञान मत बांटिए, हमें सब कुछ पता है. Nobody is perfect. Even today, I consider myself a student so that we can learn from you what is going on. You have seen the 3D picture. उसमें कहता है कि जहाँ से knowledge मिल रहा हो बटोर लीजिए. So we must update ourselves from any available sources. जहाँ भी ज्ञान मिल रहा हो तो ले लेना चाहिए. इसमें कोई शर्म नहीं करनी चाहिए. Even today, I consider myself a student. If you to keep the healthy environment, like the disease, prevention of the causative reason or the factor which spoil the environment. Another, diagnosis, what is the reason for the spoiling the environment? Then you can diagnose and then treat the spoiled environment. If there is any impairment in the environment, you have to correct it immediately, like the disease. another treatment of the complication. If there is any complication due to the bad environment, you have to treat that as a complication. Like the disease, you have to treat the complication. Now I will come to the prevention. Always we say prevention is better than cure. If you do the prevention, like the polio, we take the polio vaccine, we have taken the COVID vaccine. These are the preventive measures by which we can, prevent the disease. Similarly, if we take the preventive measure, then environment will be healthy and we can keep the healthy environment. So prevention is better than cure. Everywhere prevention is required. You see this picture. Even he proposes his girlfriend with the full precaution. Anything may happen if you propose the girlfriend. Anything happens. So prevention is better than cure. Like this, prevention from the spoiling of the environment places. You see, air premises, home environment, office environment, hospital environment, school environment. You have to keep the healthy environment. Then you can work with the peace of the mind, and we can productivity of the work will be more better outcome of the work if the environment is good. Excuse me. If we come to the gathering of the people, we are the conference, meeting, marriage, Darbistan, always say there is a notice, don't use the mobile. If you use the mobile, then there will be disturbance, environment will be spoiled. So the environment should be better to understand the comprehension of the conferences. You can learn better if there is no noise or there any disturbance that will spoil your environment as well as the mood, both. So we have to keep all the gathering noiseless. It will be a pin drop silence. Then we can learn more or we can teach in a better way. Otherwise, no. Similarly, surrounding air, cleanliness, cloudy water, these are surrounding. These are the natural things. What we can do? Air, we are polluting the air. But how can we prevent or keep this air pollution? Like I will tell you one by one. If you see the air, see the greenery. I will give the example. Air pollution has been written in the green. Suppose this is a tree. These are the trees. If you emit the smoke, then what will happen? Smoke will cover all the greenery like this. जैसे गला घोट देते हैं ना, गला घोटते हैं, throttling करते हैं. They throttling the greenery. There will be no oxygen. The greenery, there is no greenery. All the environment is polluted with the air, especially in the metro city, especially in the Delhi. You have seen the pollution. You cannot take the even breath in this air pollution. How can the plant take the respiration if we can't? So it should be there. What is the role? From where the smoke comes? Smoke comes either from the factory or in the houses or in the vehicle or in the smoking. That is very important. Everybody smoke. Why? But we are the passive smoker. If we don't smoke, then you have to smoke because others are smoking. So we have to smoke. Similarly, if he is sitting with the girlfriend, the wife, then he is in the park, he is smoking. What will happen? She also is a passive smoker. So these are the resources of the smoke that will pollute the air. This is very, very important. If you see how we can prevent the smoking by the awareness. जब तक we cannot aware the people, we इसको कैसे करते हैं? That we cannot do anything without awareness. Awareness, public awareness at large is the only mantra to check the pollution of the air. So what is? We have to tell the hazard of the smoking. What are hazard of smoking? A for asthma, B for the bronchitis, khansi aana, C for cancer, D for death. He will say or she will say, everybody has to die. Why should I? But if you smoke, then ultimately the death is untimely. If a person without smoking live for 60 years, with the smoking he will survive only 40 years or the 50 years. 10 years or the 20 years will be reduced if he smokes. Similarly, this type of the habit will be developed by the person who smokes. He cannot go for the motion without the smoking. So we have to tell them this is the hazard of the smoking. We have to aware. तो डराना पड़ेगा, ये बताना पड़ेगा क्या होता है क्या नहीं. Similarly, oh my things. But क्या करते हैं, especially in the rural area, they send the boy for the taking the cigarette from the market. What will happen? This type of the scenario. I have gone to my servant, the Nepali. This type of the scenario I have seen. I have clicked the photo at that time. This is a scenario. That aware them. कि बड़ा होके क्या करेगा, यही काम करेगा. From the guy, as the young, then we have to stop about the air pollution. Similarly, if I will ask one question, a person who smokes never gets old. वो कोई बूढ़ा नहीं होते. Why? This is my question. Why? Because they die in the early age. They are not grow old. They don't go the old. So they die in the younger age. So these are the side effects of the smoking. We have to aware the people about the smoking. Similarly, real meaning of the warning everywhere on the cigarette box, they written cigarette smoking is injurious, but in my opinion, they should aware the people like this. Tobacco consumption is injurious to health in any form. If they chew the tobacco, then definitely oral cancer or stomach cancer, any cancer may be happen if they take the smoke, tobacco. So tobacco, they stay away from this. We should tell them, धूम्रपान एक प्यारा प्यारा बुलावा है, आपको धीरे धीरे अपने पास बुलाता है. It is up to you whether you want to go or not. This is the picturization. We have to show them the picturization to aware them about the hazard of the smoking. Then we can stop them from the smoking. Similarly, the morning walk. They smoke in the morning walk. They are coming with the dogs with the smoke. They are smoking. Why it is so? So they should not. Similarly, how this doctor can say for the don't smoking? Because doctor himself is smoking. It is the real picture in front of the hospital. I have taken this picture. How he can stop? But this doctor can stop because he doesn't smoke. That's why he can advise not to smoke. Similarly, if you say it is everyone moral duty to stop. This is the park. This guy, he was smoking. This time, the other people are stopping them from the smoking. He is smoking. She is smoking. So everyone, it is a moral duty of everyone to ask about to stop the smoking. Similarly, you see, the government should stick the law to check the emission. The factory should be away from the registered area so that there is less pollution from the chimney that emit the smoke on the height. Similarly, you have seen in the OD1 and all that they are trying. But if you use the battery operated vehicle, then definitely there is less pollution. Similarly, you have to stop the smoking, like I have told you about the smoking, the hazard. Similarly, today, what will happen? We have to do the greenery. We have to put the plant. So these are the IMA, Indian Medical Association, is the Delhi North Zone branch. Today morning at 6 a.m. They have planted on many plants. They will take care of the whole year. They appointed the Mali, and they will go regularly to see the plant they have implanted on that. So this is the type of the thing we have to do to treat the greenery so that we can refresh our air. So this is the another way to keep the healthy environment. Similarly, I will tell you the importance effect of the life. What is the importance of the time life? We have to do everything in the time. A big difference between the money and the time. We always know how much money we have, but we never know about how much time we have. So dear friends, let us always value the time. We have to do each and everything on the time, otherwise time will go. Time will not come back. So we should always value the time. Similarly, about the keeping the healthy environment, dear friends, a big difference living in the bad environment and the healthy environment. What is the big difference? We always know the status of the environment, what type of the environment we have. We know each and everything about the environment, but we never know what about the effect of the bad environment on our health in the coming time. So dear friends, let us keep healthy environment always around us to keep ourselves fit and fine and to the work. If you don't do, then you will definitely unhealthy. You become the unhealthy. So never have the tubular vision. You have to keep all the environment healthy. Otherwise, nothing will happen. If you see, you do the only आपने पार्क में दो पौधे लगा दिए कर दिया एनवायरमेंट अच्छा नहीं हुआ आप घर में लड़ रहे हैं ऑफिस में लड़ रहे हैं एनवायरमेंट अच्छा नहीं है तो आपकी हेल्थ अच्छी नहीं होगी सिमिलरली if you see this picture with the tubular vision then definitely it is a beautiful picture अगर आप इसको अच्छी तरह ब्रॉड विजन से देखेंगे अच्छी तरह देखेंगे तो it is not it is a bull so it is a bull अगर आप tubular vision से देखेंगे आपको अच्छी पिक्चर दिखेगी लेकिन ब्रॉड विजन से bull so it will hit you. So similarly, always beware of the tubular vision. Don't do the tubular vision. Holistic approach. Take home message. My take home message the last. Dear friends, our holistic approach to keep healthy environment everywhere, not in the park or the greenery, but everywhere, every environment should be healthy to keep ourselves healthy. Similarly, especially by not using the plastic because this is the slogan for this year by the government on the day of the World Environment Day. So we must go from talk to walk rather than walk to talk. We should not come back, walk to talk. So dear friend, thank you very much. You should keep our environment like this. अच्छे हरे हरे चीजें हूँ जैसे मैंने अब हरी शर्ट पहनी हुई है हरी पहनी हुई है हरे पहाड़ तितलियां घूम रही हैं अच्छे लिए हूँ अच्छे एनवायरमेंट करते रहो इस तरह हम अपने आप को हेल्दी रख पाएंगे तो डियर फ्रेंड्स माय टेक अ मैसेज keep yourself healthy and keep every environment healthy not only the plants but every environment should be healthy so this is my message thank you very much over to the organizer
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your comprehensive talk. I'm posting the questions in the chat box, sir. Yeah.
चैट बैग में क्वेश्चन तो कोई है नहीं बतूल
Posted, sir. Post कर रहे sir. तब तक मैं आपको already पूछ लेती हूँ.
हाँ जी पूछिए.
हाँ, अब a viewer wants to know, sir, your view on doctors or as well smoking, like the way you have shown the realistic today, people actually don't admit on today's time, you know, the ones who actually prefer and who advise not to smoke, they themselves smoke with patients or sometimes outside, you know, we see them that, yeah, in white coat with a stethoscope, they are smoking. And inside the chamber, they themselves do say not to smoke. So what is your opinion on it? How can one have a transformation on it?
ऐसा है कि you are very rightly said, doctors should not smoke. But they are also human beings. If they smoke, but if they smoke the not in the public place, but nobody can smoke in the public place. If you are wearing the dress of the doctor and with the angle, but 99% doctor don't smoke even. Or if they smoke, 20-30% smoke in the duty hours. 90 or 100% doctors are not smoking in the duty hours. But sometimes, if they smoke outside the hospital, then they should not be in the doctor dress. It is my humble request to all doctors, but doctor never smoke on the duty. It is example I have taken, I have shown you. It is not, I am not hurting any doctor. It is my intention is not to hurt the doctor or any public, even public. Their doctor are also public, not the doctor. But they, if they smoke on the duty, then it is bad. But doctors are not smoking because they know the hazard of the doctor smoking.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering this question. A similar question has come to this from another viewer. The question is that the smokers, basically, the ones who smoke, they say that smoking helps in releasing stress. how far is it true, and what is your opinion in this? Because smoking causes two things: one, air pollution; one, hazard to the lungs, which is causing a person's well-being. So what is your opinion in this? How can one control on it, and how can one change their mentality about this? How can they have a control on their own?
You are right. The right question. No doubt, smoking gives a euphoric effect. If you are under stress, you smoke. Well, sometimes you are out of the smoke, but ultimately you will go into the depression. It is not the euphoric drug. It will not decrease the tension. Smoking as such, tobacco never causes any stress. It is not stress-free drug. It is increasing the stress even. With the hazard of the health as well as the stress or the mental tension will be more if you smoke.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering this question. We have received a feedback from a viewer, a very pleasant talk from your end, sir. It was lovely hearing you out about this topic and about our environment, putting so much of point of views on it. So thank you so much for that, sir. And as of now, I don't see any questions from the viewers. Would you like to say anything, sir?
Batul, in the last, my intention not to hurt anybody, either the doctor community or the government or the public or anything. It was my only awareness program. I have shown the picture for my good attention, not my bad intention. You are other doctors are not smoking at all.
Right, sir, absolutely. But it needs
हमने
a lot
जो
of
right
courage,
question
sir,
पूछा,
to
उसको मैं
bring
जवाब दे
this
रहा हूँ.
on screen.
But I have pointed out this because ये डॉक्टर जो पीते हैं वो नहीं रोक सकते. जो डॉक्टर नहीं पीते वो रोकेंगे.
बिल्कुल.
Most of the doctors are not smoking.
Absolutely, sir.
I have
But
given the
sir,
example, not to hurt any doctor. In the
right.
doctor community, they don't take it otherwise.
Absolutely, sir. I would request the doctor community not to take it otherwise. But at the same time, sir, I would like to appreciate your courage on bringing the reality in such a positive and such a sporting manner on screen to everybody to make them understand what is wrong and what is right. Thank you so much for your courage, and thank you so much for such a beautiful step that you have taken, sir. Thank you.
ठीक है, इसको YouTube पे डाल देना, जैसे व्यूअर सब देख लें इसको YouTube पे.
जी sir, जी.
Send me the link.
Yeah, sure, sir, sure.
Bye bye.
So with this, we are concluding the session.